Hi, Marianne Croce here from Small Biz Advantage and creator of 3-Day Weekends Coaching. I'm really glad to be here. And I do these lives each and every week for a couple of reasons. The first reason is for you to be able to shift your perspective or your vantage, if you will, of your business and turn it into your competitive edge. The second reason is for you to be able to take one action item away each week that you can implement in your business. And we do this business leadership in 15 minutes each week. Now, I primarily work with small business owners with teams who are in the automotive and skilled trade industries. These are people that want to next level their business and they want to know what the next step are. They've actually reached levels of success. They have their team, but they find that they're really working a lot in their business and they want to be able to step back a little bit and don't know how. They want to spend a little bit more time working on it instead of in it. And they want to incorporate work life fulfillment. They want to have that life back again. So, this week's topic is business is budgeting success. That was a tongue twister, wasn't it, today? Budgeting success. And budgeting is something that I have talked a lot to owners and clients about. Do you have a budget? Do you have one for work? And do you have one personally? And the reason I ask this is because many owners really rely on their gut when it comes to financials. Financials isn't something that most people are really taught a lot about in school. So a lot of them just assume that if there's money in the account, then they believe business is okay. If there's money in the personal account, then we're doing okay. But what about the payments that will be due soon, such as sales tax or income tax, or maybe that broken piece of equipment that is going to have to be replaced? Those things come up and they're not a surprise. We know that they're going to happen. So to be successful financially in business and in life, start with a budget because it really will guide you to make better decisions and you'll make them quicker. So that's key. So what I'd like to do today is go over 6 budgeting tips that I created. And if you find this helpful, please share it with another business owner, leader that you know, because we can all learn from one another. I believe in giving back and paying it forward. So the 6 tips that I want to go over today, budgeting tips, are understand your sales cycle. So what happens is when you look at your business, you may have slower months than others. So plan ahead with marketing to bring jobs in that customers may have been putting off or your clients may be putting off. What are some of the things that they need to do? Are they going to be traveling? Maybe they need to come in. A great thing to do would be to have them come in for a road trip inspection so that they know that their vehicle is going to be safe and reliable. Same thing, in the skilled trades. What are the things that people are putting off that turn into larger jobs later on? Maintenance on their home. There's a big list of things that you can focus on advertising and marketing. The second one is plan ahead for large purchases. Wow, today's like a tongue twister day for me. I don't know why. Plan ahead for large purchases. Equipment has a shelf life, meaning over time it will need to be repaired or replaced. Have money put away for that, budget for that. So this way, it's not a surprise and it's not stressful. And it doesn't stress you personally and it doesn't stress the company. Overestimate expenses. This is important, especially important when you're first starting out. But a lot of times as you grow, you will incur new expenses. So overestimate them. Give yourself that cushion. So if you want to grow, plan that everything is going to cost more. from insurance to the cost of your materials or your labor, your parts, whatever it is. Plan that things are going to cost a little bit more, especially in this economy. The next one, number 4, is time is money. Most owners really, they either don't value or they underestimate the value of their time as much as they could, right? And or they should. And what I see is someone losing, as an example, $300 in an hour, and because that same hour that they spent trying to save $25 by doing something themselves, but it actually ended up costing them hundreds. And we have to step back and look at a big picture. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should, because sometimes financially it's a huge, huge cost to your business and even your personal life as well. Number 5 is revisit the budget often. So make sure that you're on track and adapt if you need to reach your goals. Definitely adapt, be flexible. You may have to change things, you may have to get rid of something so that you will reach your goal. And then the last one, number 6, is define your risks. What are the risks in your business, in your area, geographically? What are your risks in your industry? And when are they most likely to happen? So when you know your industry, when you know your geographic location, the customers, the types of customers that you serve, what are the risks? Is there something going on in your area that is going to affect your business? Be aware of those things and define your risk. There are risks of being too small. There's risks of being too large. You need to have enough of work to have a larger business. You also need, the opposite can happen if you have too many team members and your business is too small and you don't have enough of work coming in to support that payroll. So you have to go in, reassess, and define your risks. Understand that your work and your life budget, understand both of them. Don't allow budgeting to intimidate you any longer. So a lot of people avoid budgeting because it's not something that they're comfortable with. They don't want to face those numbers. But it's really important to know yourself and know your habits. Know how you are, your money habits, how you spend money, how you save money, what you think of money. Make priorities, make your priorities in your life a priority. Okay, what's important to you? I see a lot of owners putting their priorities, such as family, right? Their kids, their friends, hobbies, causes that are really near and dear to them. These are the things that fuel you in your life. And I see them putting those things on the back burner in the name of, I have to work on my business. I have to go in. I have to be doing this. You need to make those things a priority. So budgeting is not just with your money, budgeting is also with your time. So you want to make those things a priority. Track your progress. Track how you're doing. Are you way off? Do you have to readjust things? Make sure that you're tracking your progress. Don't wait till the end of the year. And ask for help if needed. If this isn't something that you're comfortable with, if you tried this before and it hasn't been working for you, or you need to find a better way, definitely reach out and ask someone for some help. It's really important to get this done. So what I also want to let you know is that there are huge benefits for budgeting, personally and professionally. Hi, Bob. Glad that you're here. And these benefits can really outweigh any challenges, any discomfort that you may feel. So here are the benefits of budgeting. The first one is it allows you to look ahead. What you're doing is you're planning, you know where you are and you're planning, you know your team and you want to know where your team is going and where your business is going and where you are going personally. So this provides time to solve problems as they come up. So you're able to go in and nip things in the bud, and it's not a huge thing later on. Like, let's say, for example, someone hasn't paid their taxes in a while, their sales tax or their income tax, because they didn't have enough money at the time that they were due. Now they're, paying fees and penalties, and they have a repayment program, a payment plan set up. So it's really, really important because you can catch things early. The next thing is communication. You can set expectations with your team. Everyone is on board and collaborating for the win. You could also have great communication and set expectations with your family. Do they want you to spend more time with them? Is there a vacation that they would like to have and they want you to be part of it? Or even if it's a staycation, and you being more involved, that's also a win. And clear communication and setting those expectations is great. Inspiration. Inspire your team to do their best. Have benchmarks for performance and to evaluate. You can do the same thing in your family as well. Set be the person that is a leader and lead by example. Inspire your team, your family members as well as your team members, and have benchmarks for them. Have your family set goals and reach those goals, and it will really help the relationship. So, the main reason to implement a budget or to revisit the budget that you have is to make your business profitable, sustainable, and enjoyable. When your business is thriving, it actually gives you the time to focus on your personal life because your business is no longer controlling you. So, most people look at a budget, whether it's a time budget or a financial budget, they look at it as a constraint. Oh, this is holding me back. I want more freedom. I want to be able to spend what I want to spend and I want to do what I want to do. But it actually gives you that freedom. The budget actually gives you the freedom to be able to do that. Sticking to that budget, that's the word. It gives you freedom. The freedom to have the money available for opportunities that come up, investing, in a vacation, right? Hobbies, relationships, and causes that may be meaningful to you. So it's really important to not only look at budgeting from the money side, which is the first thing we all go to, but look at it from the time side as well. So that's it for this week's business leadership in 15 minutes. If you find this valuable, please share it with another business owner or leader because we can all learn from each other. And I look forward to next week. So have an enjoyable day.